I would say to anybody who has an interest in Irish studies, even just a little bit, if they wanted to explore what that could mean or what they could do with that or what even is Irish studies at all, coming to Ireland House you have a tremendous opportunity to explore that, in that not only does Glucksman Ireland House attract loads of people, lots of scholars and lots of interest from all around the world, but we also have tremendous amounts of resources with the New York City area.
The program attracts people of all ages, some direct straight from their bachelors and others at a much later stage in life like myself. We're all looking for different things out of the program.
I found people who want to come together, to work together, to put their resources and their intellects and their research together to create something better than what an individual could do on their own.
Another great aspect of the program at Ireland House is the fact that they have a very solid scholarship program on offer, which really helps and makes paying for the masters a lot more palatable.
I decided to come to New York to do Irish studies, kind of further my love of Irish history and that type of thing. So I decided ultimately, because there was funding and there was also a large community of scholars and loads of resources that were available, that would be a good place to go.
I think it's very important for Irish Americans and for people from Ireland that live here to pursue something like this.
I had a history class in the beginning of 2015, and there was some talk about doing research in the field of looking at what was going on with 1916 and the centenary. And there was some mention that there was definitely connections with Germany and Ireland that had been under-researched. So I took it upon myself to look at a German language newspaper, a newspaper called the New Yorker Stadtzeitung. To my surprise and delight, it was front page coverage every single day from 1916 for at least 11 days, where the coverage carries on even long after that.
The area of greatest interest to me at the moment is my paper on Pierce, his visit to the United States of America in 1914, and the impact that had on changing his mindset towards revolution, and the impact it had ostensibly on the Rising itself. This trip was more than a fundraising trip. In fact, the fundraising, I would say, really was on the back burner.
From what started as kind of an offhand comment, like, wouldn't it be nice if we had a few people who were working on 1916 history and maybe commemorations or whatever, I've been able to fuse my two loves of German and Irish history in a way that I never thought would have happened.
And it's a great honor to be doing research and to be holding a letter between Pierce and John Devoy from 100 years ago. I found that very exciting. And I think once you start, it's very hard to turn your back on it. You just keep wanting more and more.